been traveling around Portugal for almost 2 weeks, from the beach towns of the Algarve, famous tourist destinations like Porto, and historical cities like Evora. Portugal has blown me away. It's been great to see so much of this beautiful country. I am now in Lisbon, Portugal's hilly capital city. Follow along this Lisbon series as I focus on each of this beautiful city's district per episode. Playlist is also down below so you can continue the journey along the diverse towns of Portugal. It's 11:42 a.m. and we're still in our room. Yes, because tonight is all about Lisbon's nightlife. We're no longer in our prime, so we need to rest before we go quote unquote hard tonight. But first, let me show you where we're staying. We're staying at Evolution in Lisbon. It is quite messy at the moment, but I have B-rolls of the room when it was cleaned up. It's pretty spacious. I think it's probably about 25 square meters. We are on level 8, so we get a pretty good view and it's pretty complete. Some of our friends are staying at Ibis, just like about 2 long blocks away, and definitely this one is a winner. So let's talk about the location. The location is in Saldanha area, and it's more on the newer side of Lisbon, where there's a lot of office buildings, kind of the CBD kind of vibe. And that's exactly our view. This is a very bad light, but we get a view of a roundabout. We booked the room with a city view. Highly recommend that you do that. But we did that because we're here for a week and we know we're going to be staying in the room a fair bit. So we wanted to make sure that it's not going to be too small nor too terrible to be in. It's definitely quite a quirky hotel. It's like a yotel, but an upscale version of it. It's very colorful. Every floor is a different color. We're in the yellow orange floor, hence the background. The toilets and the showers are all round. The whole building has that round space. It has a wardrobe all lit up. It has a tiny sink, but it's round. You've got the mirror, got lights on that. It's a rain shower, which I love. Toilet and shower are separated, but it's just you can see through it. So you obviously want to stay here with a partner rather than with friends or family. You got a wardrobe in there. It's got some lighting as well. There's a space for an extra large luggage, but we have 2 of those. So one is on the floor, that is Wade's. You got a full length mirror, and this is the entry as you go in. And then that is the bed, which has bed lights, night lights. All the switches are on this side, so you can access that very easily. It has different settings. The blinds are automated. You can control everything from the TV as well, which has cable but not CNN International. The bed is a double, I would say a queenish, and the pillows are pretty good as well. And then you've got your study here. You got a fridge, you got a safe, lots of shelving where you can put stuff in. There's shelving in here. There's shelving by the bedside. So there's shelving, plenty of shelving at the toilet as well. And you've got a little couch seat in there where you can put your shoes on and whatnot. And that bench top, again, from my side, all the way around our bench top where you can put a lot of your stuff in. It's one of the cleanest hotels we've stayed at as well. They clean the room every day, which is quite nice to get back to from a non-stop walking. It's also not too expensive for what it is. I'd say value for money is spot on. We paid 1,482 euros for 8 nights. That's a good price, especially during peak season. We are here now in September, and August to September is quite busy in Portugal. They have parking as well for 25 euros a day and night, but we are not using that because you really won't be needing a car here in Lisbon, because Uber or Bolt, their local one, is so cheap. We got to talk about the facilities. On level 9, one level above us, is your wellness and wellness area. They have a gym view, the same view that we have, but higher. They have a sauna. They have a I forgot the term, but like the shower with all the different sprays and whatnot. They have a Turkish bath. They have an indoor heated pool for laps. They have towels in there as well. All you need is your pass. And the best thing, it's open 24 hours. They've got a bar downstairs as well. And similar to Yotel, you can check in, check out in the lobby, just in a kiosk, which makes it very, very handy. Overall, we highly recommend. I wanted to make sure to do this tour once we've stayed here a couple of days because we love it. We love it here.
Just in case it was horrible.
Yeah, and we like it. All right, so let's get out for lunch now because we're hungry and maybe a little shopping. We'll show you a little bit of Bairro Alto. That's where we're going. That's the heart of the nightlife here in Lisbon. Going to show you a little bit of it during the daytime. Let's go.
Here's Mariel in the sauna. Just enjoying the view. Jeez, it's hot outside. How is she surviving in there? She's supposed to be enjoying the view, but she's just watching the clock non-stop. The sauna's not hot enough, so she's dancing now. How was it?
Hot. It's almost 70 degrees in there. How cool is this? It's their cocktail menu.
I think I know what he was doing in Shanghai.
Oh, is that the owner?
That's the entire travel journal.
And they've got a Vietnamese. No, I think this is just a Vietnamese food if you want to have Vietnamese food. And that's their main menu. It was time to have Asian food. We are at Boa Bao. As I was putting the place in Cuba, they actually have one in Barcelona and also one in Porto. So it's looking pretty cool. It's walk-in only. They don't take reservations. I'm not sure if that's just for lunch, but we are here for lunch and they don't take any reservations. So we'll show you what we're gonna have. It's a very nice weather today. It is not sunny. Well, when I say it's not sunny, it's still bright enough for me to wear my sunnies, and we have requested to be seated outside because the breeze is nice. It's not scorching hot. That is what we got. We have some samosas, assorted dumplings, and 3 baos, 2 of them for Wade and 1 for me. I got the duck one. Wade had the pork and the chicken. I feel like that's the prawn. That's xiao long bao. I'm not sure what the...
I take the xiaolong bao.
Got some chili here, a little bit on the side, little bit, just a little bit. I like this jar, very tiny. I reckon this is hargao, which is prawns. Get a little bit of chili in there, a little bit of this, and
Chili got you?
Temperature hot. I'm not sure if that's prawn, I think so. What is this? It's the chicken. Dessert time. I love Asian desserts. It's called gualoy. I have no idea what it is, but it's like one of those dumpling ones. And they call it dumplings, but it's just a starch. It's just starch. Let's give it a go. Oh, it's not that cold. That could be colder. It's like mochi.
There's a tiger on the car.
Hi, buddy. We are heading back to the Chiado area, which is actually just right next to Bairro Alto. So if you don't have that much time, you can definitely
Focus for the people.
Hold on.
All right.
Alright,
So while Mariel's lost in a window, I'll explain why we're going back to the Chiado
hold on.
district.
Yes, we
And
are.
that is because in somebody's shopping spree yesterday, they got lazy to try on clothes. And surprise, they didn't fit.
It's too big though, it's too big. A pair of them, the red bikini is too big. So we're swapping that out today. But as I was saying, Chiado is just very close to it. And you can easily combine them if you don't have much time or if your bodies can still do it because our backs, you know, we're 35, Wade's younger, it's 33.
Much.
He's a year and a half older. Anyway, I want to go in.
Keep walking.
I'm going to go
Keep
in this store.
walking.
No, we're going in this store. That place is so cool. They have so many jewelry, cute little knick-knack jewelry stores here in Portugal, especially in Lisbon, which is very dangerous for me. It has been. Well, I can't help it, you know. But anyway,
She has a problem.
I do have a problem. I already told the lady in the store. I bought a couple of pieces there again. Maybe I'll do like a jewelry unboxing, which is a separate video. Is that a real person in the middle of that? It is. It's a real person. Anyway,
What?
the guard.
Oh, yeah.
But there's one special thing about this store is you can make your own jewelry. They have so many beads and materials in there. I used to make jewelry myself, and that's why I think I have always had really a fascination about jewelry. Oh wait, where are we going? I'm gonna take a video of the guard. If you want to get a Cork souvenir, one of the best places to get them from is Cork & Co here at Bairro Alto. During the day, the area is relatively dead because it's more of a nightlife destination, but there are shops that you can visit. You might wonder, why would I want to buy cork as a souvenir? Because cork is actually one of the biggest industries here in Portugal. In fact, they are the biggest exporter of cork in the world, producing more than 50% of it. And Cork & Co here, they don't only make the stopper, the wine, the bottle stopper, but they make eco-friendly products like jewelry, bags, and accessories. They are closed at the moment though. I think the staff maybe went on their lunch break, but they should be opening in 10 minutes. So we're just gonna hang out here.
They might be opening now.
Oh. They might. You're right. There you go.
Small and medium.
Okay.
Some sizes of some of them aren't available, but by the end of the week,
You'll
we're
have
gonna
it.
receive
Okay,
more,
perfect.
yeah.
Thank you. All right, we got one thing. It's a bracelet. I'm gonna ruin the packaging, but it's what I've been eyeing since I knew I wanted to go to that store. There was a backpack as well, but I'm like, nah. It's just a tiny bracelet. They have 3 sizes, small, medium, large. Got a white dot, and the actual bracelet is made out of cork, and it's a magnet closure. That was 28 euros, that one. We are at a place called Embaixada, which is a very beautiful building, as you can see. And it has a lot of Portuguese-made products inside, which are a bit more like artisan style. And this is by Príncipe Real section, which is, if we talk about location, you have the Chiado area, and then you have the Bairro Alto, and then you got Príncipe Real. I'm guessing it's some sort of, I don't know, important building, castle, historical building, and they have all these rooms have been now repurposed to be stores, and the hallways are all just artwork. Time to explore Lisbon at night. We just got back from an impromptu day trip to Cascais, so we had to cancel our dinner plans, but the plan is to check out a couple of bars in Barrio Alto. We're going out with some friends. Some of them are feeling sleepy, so maybe they won't last. We'll see, and we'll see you there. Our first stop was Pavilao Chines. I think that's how you pronounce it. Right along our Dom Pedro V 89. You have to ring the bell to get in. It's an old grocery store with rooms decorated like a museum, with toys from the 2 World Wars. They have a very extensive drinks menu, which I was not a fan of because it was quite overwhelming.
Why do you use a straw?
Because I've heard they use the straw is stronger.
So you look like an elephant now.
Parang juice. Parang juice niya.
Kaya nga ako nag-withdraw eh. Kasi was...
For our second stop, it's quite a different vibe at Cinco. It's a small space, but it had a DJ booth, though no one was playing at the time. It was very dark and has a fancy vibe. Just look at that bar. Menu isn't as extensive as the other one, but they put on a show with sparklers. I got their tin drink, which I didn't like, but I do not like alcohol in general. We didn't drink much here, but we did have a little bit to eat, and of course, I was with crazy friends, and for the whole trip, we were playing credit card roulette, and of course, we lost this one. Just gotta take that loss with grace. Our next and final stop is a bit of a character. Knows the password.
Ano? Anong password?
Squeeze. I can't do it. I can't.
Scramble. Squeeze?
Oo, totoo. Piso. Hola.
Ala.
Hi. English, please.
English? Yes. Sorry.
English?
Yeah.
Portuguese?
English.
English.
Okay, how many are you?
We are 7.
Okay, do you know the password?
Yes. Squeeze? Is that correct?
Okay, I will open anyway.
Okay.
It could be the best of days, it could be the best of times. Why do we need the troubles? Why? Why do we need the troubles? Why? Nothing's ever in your way. Scoring every shot you make.
After all that, we were the only patrons in this bar. It was quite small, but definitely has potential. I found them on TikTok whilst I was in Lisbon and wasn't originally on my bar hopping list. They serve really unique cocktails and one might argue, way too hippie. But they were inventive and fun. Not for everyone, for sure.
And a little bit of the taste, obviously, some smoky notes as well. And we have a bourbon, and we make a black garlic elixir. Black garlic is fermented garlic, it will be sweeter, not as... Over there on the guava and balsamic, we do a guava puree, okay? We add after a balsamic vinegar reduction that will give caramel flavor.
I lied. We had to keep going. We went to about 4 more bars around Lisbon. Just walked around and see what felt like our vibe. And sometimes you don't need a plan. In a place like Lisbon, you'll be spoilt for choice. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.
Now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright.